Hey, what's up, everybody? In this class, I want to go over something I forgot to go over in the delta neutral hedging class. So the last class, we talked about how you hedge from a long position. This class, we'll talk more about what the delta is and how you can use it to your advantage, along with how do you hedge your positions when you're short, when you're the seller. So we know when you're selling something, you're borrowing it from the broker and you they give you the premium for it, and then you buy it back at a cheaper price and keep the in between. A short position is sellers who are trying to sell something that they don't own. So usually, when you are the seller, you want to start the position in an area where it's going to be beneficial to you. And when you're selling a put, you're very bullish on the position, thinking that the stock's going to go up. So you pick the strike price that is the probability 75% or greater that it's going to, expire out of the money. And you also have to determine support near that level, right? And so, okay, so let's refer to the chart right now. This is MU on the daily. And right now, what I can see is at the 90, there is a short position there, which means somebody bet that coming out of the other trading range that this was going to drop, right? And fill the gap because everybody thinks it has to fill the gap, but that's nonsense. And then above it, you see another short position. Now, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, it's been trading in a range, right? And so where the top green bar is the level of support. That's the 95, let's say, and the bottom line is, let's say, 90, right? Now we know all these places where it gapped up, those are people trying to short the market. They're trying to sell something that they didn't own, and the people who actually own the stocks weren't willing to sell it yet. So between the trading range we have from the last 10 days and the failure to fill these three gaps, we can be pretty bullish on this position. So now we're going to go to our options chain. And we find this option that's about 30 days out, strike price at the 90. The extrinsic value is 262, so that's good. It's out the money. The delta is negative 0.33, so that gives us about a 0.75 or a 75% chance that it is going to expire out of the money, and volatility is high. Implied volatility is high right now. So this is the perfect one if we're going to be selling a bullish position, selling a put, because we expect the premium we expect that the stock price won't go below 90. So because of the chart and, we found a good strike price underneath three levels of support, we're pretty bullish on MU. So we find the 30-day option with a delta of 0.3. And, we decided to sell 5 contracts at the 90 put strike price that is 30 days out at 265 with a 0.30 delta. So 265 times 5, we collect $1,325 each contract for a total of $6,625. And as long as the stock price stays above our strike price of 90, we get to keep all $6,625 of that premium. And that's why people sell puts and stocks, because the stock can be bullish, it can even be bearish, it can go sideways. But as long as it doesn't go down below 90, they're going to collect that premium. And that's why people are sellers, because if you're just long or short in a directional play, or you're playing stocks, it has to go up or down, whichever way. Like if you're going long a put, it needs to go down. If you're going long a call, it needs to go up. If you're going long a stock, it needs to go up, right? But if you're the seller, you get up, down, sideways, and it doesn't matter because you have time on your side. And that's why you pay attention to the extrinsic value and the implied volatility, because you sell when it's high, and that way theta can work for you. And you don't have to wait till expiration to buy it back. You're not committed to be the seller. As long as there's somebody there to buy it back from you, you can get rid of it and take profits. So in the example, we know that we sold the negative 0.30 put delta times 5 contracts, which gives us a position delta of 150. Now the stock price closes below 90 the next day. We know that there hasn't been enough time to eat up enough of my extrinsic value for me to be in profit yet. So what do? I buy the put above it, which would be the 89 put with a delta of 0.29. How many do I buy though? 29 divided by my delta position equals 5.17. I just round that up to 6. And then I manage and adjust this, right? I have the option to freak out and just close my position. I have the option to roll my positions. I have the options to delta neutral hedge this position. And in the future, once we learn all the Greeks, I'll teach you other ways to like fix a bad position, but don't just like give your money away, because you got shaken out. So our original contract was a negative 0.30 put. We have 590 puts that we sold 30 days out at 0.33 delta. We bought 689 puts 30 days out with a 0.29 delta. So as like the price continues to drop, right, we have to look at our chart and we have to be like, oh, the support right there. The support right there at the 85, and maybe it gets rejected from that gap, or it finds support there, and then, those puts that we bought, we're just collecting mad profits from those puts. And then once it hits that support, maybe we sell the puts that we bought, and while leaving our original 5 puts that we sold alone, because at this point, like time and theta is still eating up the extrinsic value. And at this point, it would be intrinsic value. It would have intrinsic and extrinsic value because it would be in the money. But remember, you don't have to ride this to expiration. You can collect profit on both when it's profit. Hopefully this class helped and didn't confuse you guys too much. Let me know. And I've really enjoyed doing this. And I really hope you guys are getting something out of this. Let me know if you are, because that just motivates me to make more classes.